Hello. So, I have been dealing with a middle ear infection of a kind for around 4 months from last year, December. And yeah, uh, like the beginning of last year, December. And yeah, that presented with really first upper respiratory tract infection of some kind. It may have been that rhinovirus, whatever, something. But this caused the a eustachian tube malfunction and or dysfunction or whatever, and yeah, pressure buildup behind the ear and all that stuff. Pretty bad for and well, the worst part about it is that um, the effusion definitely presented itself well after the timeline for the infection part to actually go away after weeks of uh, antibiotics and such. Let's see. We I before I tried the fix that finally did it for me today, we tried uh, vibration massages with like body massage sort of things. That actually did a good amount, but not nearly as much. It didn't actually fully solve it. Let's say also just sleeping on the one side of the ear and everything that clears it up very slowly. So I now that we came to the fourth month and we still hadn't all this still was gone. It still hadn't been gone. I'd read that possibly could take even half a year. It's just I really like my music, so let's see. So we took a look into some other medical journals here. This caught my interest recently. So I was talking about ways to ventilate the middle ear, such as the Valsalva maneuver. I already heard about that one. Just trying to pop your ears. This did not work for me, but what did was this part, the politzerization. So politzerization is where they, like, yeah, special sort of syringe or middle ear inflator. They put it in your one nostril, and you pinch one nostril, and you swallow. And this forces the air into the eustachian tube in the middle ear. Of course, not to do it while you actually have a cold. So yeah, if you're through with the upper respiratory tract infection that was the source of the eustachian tube malfunction, this might be worth a try. When I give this a try, I'll tell you what, I definitely notice a dramatic difference. It actually feels like how I used to be before the pressure buildup in the first place. It felt like a space had opened up in my skull, but I didn't have this special syringe. Yeah, if you have some sort of air pump of any kind, with of any brand or something, just one that could, doesn't have to fit square in your nose, just enough to push into one nostril, close the other one, swallow. Of course, just be careful about, not blowing no debris in your ear. I mean, it doesn't go in your ear, it goes in your nostril. But try not to blow any, debris or whatever. And I know that your middle ear infections could also be caused by allergy meds, or sorry, not allergies themselves, not the medication. So possibly try, allergy meds, so that if there was like a allergent or some sort of dust that could be causing allergies, it would be detracted by that. But yeah, if just in case your eustachian tube malfunctions caused by allergies. In any case, this I just wanted to say that this helped a lot for me. And, like literally, I'd been dealing with this for, like I said, months. So I'm gonna get back to enjoying my music how it's supposed to fucking sound. Till then, yeah, take care. Be well.